Hi, welcome to Core. My name is Kat Thomas, and today we have an Asana 101 Quickie. We'll be going through Trikonasana, or our triangle pose. So this pose is wonderful for a lot of different reasons. One, it's a pose, and it's going to build strength. It's going to kind of massage our liver and our spleen and really bring a little more peristalsis to our digestive system, which is great. So I suggest doing this in the morning as soon as you wake up. Just get into a little geometric pose. Peristalsis is when our digestive system contracts and restricts itself, so it helps move things along a little better. So let's get into the pose together. So since this is designed for people in that beginning or just kind of moving through the beginning stages of yoga and strength training, I suggest definitely grabbing your props if you have them. If you don't worry, we'll show some modifications for that. But make sure you've got some nice little cushion below you and something supportive, that you've got comfy clothes on, and you've got some water near you. We're going to start with our right leg going forward, toes facing that wall, and we're going to plant that heel, then the heart or the ball of the foot down, big toe, little toe, and then ground through there. So your back foot, your back leg is actually going to come back towards the length of your legs. So you want even sides to your beautiful triangle here. See, I'm a little shorter, so my triangle's a little tinier. Now that back arch is going to be bisected by that front heel. So make sure that you're set up, and that back foot is going to actually be parallel to the back of the mat. From here, let's just place our hands on our hips. Now, if you're watching me, of course, you're going to stay focused on the video. But as you start to go into the pose, you're actually going to turn your whole body facing that front foot, facing those front toes. Okay? So we're going to square the hips towards the front of our body. Now we can leave that left hand on the hip. We're just going to pull the shoulder back and down. From here, I want you to kind of feel your right femur just pressing into that hip socket on that right side. And by doing that, we can actually push the hips back, and you're going to feel a connection, like a rod going all the way down and through this left leg. So nice and strong connection here. From here, we're going to inhale, lift that beautiful right arm sky high, and we're going to elongate as we start to exhale, bringing the heart center up and over the body. So going down nice and slow, you're going to draw the navel in, belly button going back towards the spine. So here's where you would be as you get a lot more flexible and comfortable with the pose. Your hand's going to come down either to the floor, can go on top of the beautiful foot. But let's start over again. So setting ourselves up, we're going to use our beautiful oceanic breath, so breathing in through the nose and exhaling back through the nose. And as you start to learn using that breath, it's truly called Ujjayi breath. I like thinking of it as a smooth ocean current, and it really helps regulate the flow of your blood, your oxygen, your heart rate inside the body. As you start to do that, try and see if you can have the same length of flow between the inhales and the exhales. Okay, so hands are on our hips, rolling the shoulders back. We're going to square the hips towards the front. And really see if you can balance them out so one isn't dipping. You'll feel the difference in your hips. So then we're going to really kind of ground down, rod down into this left leg as we push that right hip back, that femur going into the right hip socket. Inhale through the nose, right arm comes sky high. Elongate through the crown of the head and start to exhale back through the nose, and we're just going to place the hand on our thighs. So here is first mild stage of our triangle. If you want to add a little bit of spice, you can bring the hand down to the shin. If you want to add even a little more spice, I set the blocks up, and you can actually place your blocks like such to give you a little more support. As you inhale to come out of the pose, nice, strong, and connected, keep the navel drawn in, And bring that arm up sky high. And then exhale, draw it down to your hips. So as you move to the other side, you can just swing that right foot center. And then exhale, that left foot goes out to the other side. Make sure you're still set up, front heel connected to the inside of that back foot. And then you start to the other side. Inhale through the nose, lift that left arm sky high, elongate, exhale through the nose, and come down to where it's comfortable. Coming out of the poses, even more important to do this with presence and attention and mindfulness. And then come out here. I always like to finish with a nice deep breath. And exhale, a little gaze onto those beautiful fingers. And release. So with any kind of practice, a lot of times we're trained or we train ourselves that we need to get it perfect. And if we're not going towards that extra spicy movement, that it's not doing us any good. You are on the journey. The journey is truly the prize. And experience and find your strength. Find your core moments that keep you connected to mind, body, and breath. And you'll enjoy this and you'll see that you'll go further than you ever imagined you could. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to Core, Connect, Observe, Reflect, and Empower. My name is Kat Thomas. Namaste.